Hello and welcome to another Royal Reviewer channel episode. Today is Tuesday the 14th of April 2020 and of course I have a selection of British royal family news stories for you all. I want to start today by saying I really do hope that you are all okay and wherever you are in the world you are staying safe. The first story that I want to kick off with today is of course Prince William and his involvement with the National Emergencies Trust. Yesterday of course it was revealed that he was the first patron of the National Emergencies Trust, which has recently distributed £12.5 million worth of funds, with the announcement of a further £5 million of funding being released. Some royal watchers actually got a few facts wrong yesterday. They incorrectly said that Prince William did not have any involvement with the raising of that money. That is incorrect, and I would like to share with you a few facts today. So I am now reading from the National Emergencies Trust official website, which of course you can go on to and you can donate if you want to. I will share that link in the description box of this video. The National Emergencies Trust say, after his steadfast support for the National Emergencies Trust from our launch last November, through into this coronavirus appeal, all connected with the National Emergencies Trust are delighted that the Duke of Cambridge has honoured our work by becoming our patron for 2020. We look forward to working with him and our partners in the UK Foundation Network to help communities across the country tackle the dramatic rise in food poverty, as well as the many other increasingly pressing social issues arising from this crisis. And that was by Lord Donat, Chairman of the National Emergencies Trust. So far, a total of £25 million has been pledged to the coronavirus appeal, with a further £20 million in match funding promised from the government. Further distributions will be made in the coming days to continue to support the most vulnerable in society. And there we have it. Prince William's involvement was not just to rubber stamp. He has been involved since the launch of this charity. As further proof of Prince William's involvement from conception, I refer back to an article in The Telegraph on the 7th of November 2019, which says, a charity for UK disasters that is backed by the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge will give the public a single donation point that they can trust in the wake of any further tragedies. The National Emergencies Trust will launch today in response to a string of domestic disasters in 2017, including the Manchester and London terror attacks and the Grenfell Tower fire, which resulted in the need for a more efficient and collaborative singular charity. Both the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge will attend the launch, meeting people affected by the 2017 disasters. Also, on the 7th of November 2019, the royal family on their official website published in full a transcript of Prince William's speech from the launch. I will of course post that in the description so that you can view at your pleasure. With 25 million raised for the National Emergency Trust since its launch, I think we can safely say that the power of royal endorsement is very, very strong within the charitable sector. And that is why it is so important and vital that charities up and down the land and around the world have a royal patron. I think now we should have an update on the Zara Tindall Toy Town horse painting auction, which of course is happening right now as I record this video. So this is of course in aid of Equestrian Relief, which of course is donating money to those affected in the equestrian world by the coronavirus. Now so far I am looking at the website. I will of course share a link to this in the description. They have currently raised at this point £136,057, which is absolutely amazing. So well done to everybody who has donated. But also I want to update on, of course, Zara Tindall's painting. So far, the bidding is up to £5,050, which of course is quite a lot of money, but of course all the money is going to a really, really good cause. The current bidder is known as Anonymous, and there have been 93 bids. The auction on this item is due to close in 3 hours, so of course I will bring you the news in tomorrow's video of how much it raised. Interestingly enough, also on the same website, Mike Tyndall, Zara's husband of course, is auctioning off one of his England rugby shirts. Now currently, the current bidding price is £700 with 45 bids, and again that item has another 3 hours left. So if you fancy grabbing a piece of Zara or Mike Tyndall, or of course both of them, then you need to get yourself down to that website ASAP and bid. I also want to talk about the story that Princess Beatrice may be planning a bigger wedding in 2021 once things return to normal. I have to say, I do not think that this is likely. I think this is just a story for story's sake. Princess Beatrice was always planning a smaller, lower key wedding to that of her sister, Princess Eugenie, who had of course a big televised wedding with a carriage ride. Princess Beatrice always wanted a smaller, stripped back, low-key wedding that was pre everything that was going on with Prince Andrew. There was always talk that she wanted a more low-key wedding. And of course, with the outbreak of the coronavirus, Princess Beatrice and Edoardo Mozzi have had to put their wedding on hold. They could have gone ahead, however, that would have been limited under Church of England rules to 5 people: the priest, the bride, the groom and 2 witnesses. So I think it was a wise move to postpone the wedding. There has been no confirmation or hint from the couple that they plan to have a bigger wedding than originally intended. Also, on the royal family website, they are carrying on their tradition of Charity Tuesday. And in today's Charity Tuesday, the royal family are looking at the efforts of Save the Children UK, who are helping those heavily affected by the pandemic, both at home and abroad. They say the Princess Royal has been president of Save the Children for 50 years. In the UK, the charity is making sure that vulnerable families have access not only to food vouchers, but to education packs, tables and chairs, so children have a suitable place to learn from home. Save the Children UK is also responding to the outbreak in over 100 countries, including across the Commonwealth, training community healthcare workers to diagnose and treat the virus, running hand washing and hygiene campaigns, and delivering protective equipment and essentials. And of course, I will link to Save the Children in the description. Obviously, with the coronavirus going on at the moment, royal engagements have been scaled back. But as I said in previous videos, the royal family have still been making official engagements as recorded in the court circular and of course broadcast on their social media channels. However, things have been quieter, which I think is understandable, but also traditionally over the Easter period for a few weeks, the royal family do tend to take a few weeks off. So with that in mind and the current world climate, things should be a little bit quiet on the engagement front for the next few weeks. That's not to say that we won't hear from members of the royal family regarding the coronavirus efforts. Thank you for watching this video. If you've enjoyed it, please give it a big old thumbs up. Don't forget to share on social media, and also do hit the bell so that you know whenever I upload a new video. Also, please do remember to subscribe to the channel. And if you feel like supporting me beyond watching the videos, I also have Patreon. The link is in the description. So, from me in Shropshire, to you all, and goodbye. The tiara worn in today's video is a replica of Queen Mary's Lover's Knot. It was made by E. Wolf & Co. and Garrard & Co. in 1913 and comprises of diamonds, pearls, silver and gold. This tiara is closely based on the design of an early 19th century head ornament that belonged to Queen Mary's grandmother, Augusta, Duchess of Cambridge. Queen Mary's tiara was made using diamonds and 12 pearl drops, taken from a necklace tiara given to her on her marriage by 650 ladies of England. These were supplemented by 13 pearls, originally on the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, 11 pearls taken from pieces of her mother's jewellery, including 6 from the stomacher that had belonged to Mary, Duchess of Gloucester, and a pearl each from the brooches given on her marriage by the town of Richmond and the women of Hampshire. Of the 38 pearls originally mounted on the tiara, 13 of the 19 upright pearls on the cresting, and 13 of the 19 pendant pearls on the band were made detachable, perhaps those from the Ladies of England necklace and the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara. The 6 fixed upright pearls on the cresting, now permanently removed, were made detachable in 1932. The The tiara was inherited by the Queen from her grandmother in 1953 and was worn by Diana, Princess of Wales, following her marriage in 1981.